Welcome. We are just going to go over a couple quick things today. The update for PUBG came out today for PC. Comes to console next week. We're just getting all this together, kind of showcasing it real quick. First, we're going to do patch notes. Bear with me. I don't have... a way to do this very well, but I'm trying. Let's switch. Okay. So it wasn't full screen. There we go. So this is 37.2. The G-Dragon update. Next week it's out for console. So I can get this out. Go. Actually see. Miramar is going to be getting the changes. Miramar's truck stop has been decorated with a collaboration theme that you can take the stage and perform G-Dragon music. Throughout Miramar, you'll also find G-Dragon gas stations and fan rooms featuring a variety of decorations, including G-Dragon turntables. So there will be PUBG G-Dragon emote stage on some starting islands of every 8x8 map. Many other maps have G-Dragon visuals such as themed care packages, blue chip towers, and planes as well. The emote stage is available on starting islands of Erangel, Miramar, Vikindi, Tego, Destin, and Rondo. Performing the emote will display the corresponding album cover on the screen. Only G-Dragon emotes can be done on the stage. Once you board the plane, the emote stage will disappear. Available in normal, ranked, and casual mode. Then they did some upgrades on Miramar. You can see here they did some UI or some map changes a little bit, cleaned it up, made it look a lot better. Revamped the overall layout, introducing new structures and looting spots. Replaced and repositioned some buildings. The surrounding landscape has been enhanced for better accessibility. Removed certain structures and simplified the terrain to make combat situations easier to read. Adjusted the surrounding terrain and added cover to improve balance between high and low ground. And then they added the medical machines, the vending machines, and the pots on Miramar. And you can see here just a couple different areas they changed. There's the casino and Picadoo or Picado, whichever you prefer. You can see the lighting differences. There's definitely more lighting in here, which I think is great because some areas of the game are super dark. Added billboards to Tego. And this is a big thing too here. Movable death boxes. So in theory, you can move the... We'll talk about that here in just a sec, but let's get through this real quick. You can now reposition death boxes using the secondary interaction key. While carrying a death box item, use in most other interactions are restricted. The death box will be dropped automatically when the character's state changes, such as being knocked, falling, or getting into a vehicle. Attacks on death boxes carried by characters will penetrate and apply damage to the character. Related animations and sound effects have been added. So you can't use the death boxes to build a barricade like I was talking about possible yesterday on stream. Appreciate that check-in, Secret Boss. But so you killed somebody, you could hide their box, or you can set boxes up to bait players to make them, come to get their teammates' chip. That's another question. If you move a box with a chip in it, will it show where I'm assuming you'll be able to see where the box is based on the chip, right? That would make sense. But if you remove the chip, do you move the box? Well, the box wouldn't show on the map if you took the chip out of it, but you could leave the chip in the box, move the boxes. I wonder if you can stack them and use them to climb. That I feel like you could probably do that. Say you wipe a team and then you want to get on a roof, you could maybe build stairs with them. I don't know if they stay flat or if they fall if you like half stack them. Could you build a ramp? Could you? A lot of questions. Interesting concept though. I don't. I feel like it'll be useful, but it won't be like something that people are rushing to do. I was gonna say you could block doors, but they already changed that. You can push or pull a door now. You'll be using a secondary interaction key to push or pull the door. I'm hoping for console, it's like tap X to open, hold to pull, or something like that. Otherwise, it's a whole new mechanic to get used to. Destructible gas tanks. So these are on every map, but it says they're being added to Miramar and Tego at the moment. They did mention this a couple updates back ago. They were going to work on doing stuff like this where it could be smoke or fire, but it looks like they're just doing smoke at the moment. So you could use that to maybe escape or whatnot. Looks like it can be shot or destroyed if it's shot or exploded, or maybe if a vehicle hits it. It says destroyed if a vehicle hits it. Ooh, changes to C4. We've made several adjustments to C4. C4's damage over distance has been reduced. The beep sound can now be heard more clearly from further away. The audible range has been increased by about 25%. The volume in certain ranges has been boosted, making the beep easier to hear. When the timer is active, it can now be disabled by explosive damage. That's interesting. UGC Alpha, this is user-generated content. This only applies to PC. We don't get it on console. For arcade, they are changing the map to where you can see better. A little bit more of a zoom in versus the old. Oh, 2 new maps have been added. Shooting range. This might be the most useful shooting range has ever been, because we know the loot there sucks. I don't know why anybody would ever land there, but whatever. Boatyard. That could be a fun map. I like Boatyard a lot. I feel like since Boatyards came to Erangel, it's like the only place I like to drop. There, or unnamed compounds, or maybe like, I don't know, Milta Power. I'd never drop there, so like dropping there feels refreshing, I guess. Map selection probabilities have been readjusted in alignment with these changes. Destructible terrain feature has been added to Rondo and Tego. We still didn't get Destin in rotation, so hopefully we'll get it this update. When opening the report, pop up to use report player key after death. The player who killed you will now be automatically selected. Wow. That's real nice. That'll be for all the people who are like, how did he kill me? You can't kill me. I'm invincible. Minimap zoom has been adjusted to improve visibility in both the scoreboard and regular mini-maps. Background music has been added. Yeah, cringe. Adjust the order in which the scoreboard is displayed at the start of a match to improve gameplay flow. They really need to redo the spawns. I hate to say this, but I wish we had Call of Duty spawns in this. So like, if you're fighting here and you rush this side, then the spawns obviously switch sides. But that's not really how they work. They're just kind of randomized. The remaining time until the match starts will now be displayed even when the scoreboard is open. The text in the exit match pop-up has been updated also. Updates to IBR mode. Following updates will apply to custom matches as well. Paramo and Karrigan maps have been added. Blue zone speed has been slightly increased. Pickups in Miramar have been updated to match the model used in other modes. Now, I would like to see like maybe, and I know we don't have enough players to be doing different queues, but I would like to see like a mini map faster circle mode where it's like solos or duos and you're just playing Battle Royale. Maybe it's 64 players, the smaller maps. Circles are faster. You know, the idea is to engage fighting much faster, but have the same gameplay. Looks like they're bringing back the zombies modes. Survivors Left Behind and Hungers Left Behind. Hungers have arrived in Miramar. Filling the hunger gauge. Filling the hunger gauge and reaching fullness now grants various buffs. Players will no longer suffer from severe penalties when the hunger gauge decreases. Equipping gear items given as stage rewards reduces incoming damage. Word has it there's that a secret place lies underground. Let's see, and that's on Miramar. I wonder if that's in the cave. Spoiler alert, I think it's in the cave. Survivors Left Behind coming on September 25th. Hungers Left Behind coming on. Wait, let me rephrase that. Survivors Left Behind coming to console on October 14th. Hungers Left Behind coming to console also on October 14th. I know a lot of people look at this like, hey, we get shit later. That sucks. Why does PC get it first? Let's speak a little truth here. If there's a bug, PC is going to get that first. And then when we get it, it's fixed. It's already taken care of. That's not a bad thing, honestly. Destructible terrain setting has been added for team deathmatch and intense battle royale. Ooh. The destructible terrain is kind of nice when you get a Sandhawk and you know you get a guy hiding in a building and you can just blow the wall down and then it changes the whole fight. Looks like they are changing the way the hideout looks. The layout of the hideout weapons page has been revamped. Maximum level display for progressive weapon skins has changed. The filter has been added. What's up, Clap? You know what? I didn't load. You guys should be getting auto shout outs here. That's not gonna load. It's just slow. I started working on auto shoutouts for everybody, so when you type in chat, you'll get an auto shoutout if I've got your name added to the list. Just like that. First time you talk, you're gonna get an auto shoutout. It's a process though. I am working on it. And thank you. During summer, I like to just not sweat, so this helps. Let's see. The tags, progressive, chroma, and battle stat will be removed from item names. Progressive and battle stat weapon skins. These details now be displayed on the preview page and the item tooltip instead. I wish they would give us at least one schematic for battle stat weapons. I feel like those are still kind of rare. I am not letting mine go. With AMD cards. I've never had an AMD card. I've had an AMD processor. Legendary and ultimate tier items will no longer be included when using the select order and select duplicates feature. Survivor Pass. Brand new Survivor Pass is prepared for 37.2, which we're actually just going to show. I have the game pulled up on PC here in just a minute. Workshop. I remember paying for this. I think I've deleted all of it, but I did pay for all this. I do like that Dragunov skin, but there's no point to use a skin that doesn't have a battle stat or a progressive. I think it does. That's my opinion. If you move the box and the chip is in it, it should still show where it's at. But if you move the chip and the box separate, then the box shouldn't show. I have mixed feelings on the whole moving chip thing, though, because moving chips tells the other team where you're at. But I don't know. Part of me thinks sometimes it's childish to blow them up. But part of me says, fuck, let's blow them up. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about all of it. So on the bug fixes, fix an issue where other players' footsteps sounds were not placed correctly under specific circumstances. Sometimes I personally hear footsteps off a bit. Fix an issue where under specific conditions the connection to host will be lost after dropping from the plane. Fix an issue where the scorpion's suppressed firing sound was louder than the unsuppressed sound. Fix an issue where attachments in Team Deathmatch would reset upon entering a new session. That is happening on console. I can confirm that every time I switch weapons, I have to reset my guns. Fix an issue where spectators could enter the 1v1 arena in training mode with the spawn tool enabled and use weapons through the load gear feature. The fix collision, texture performance, and some other general Tego issues. Tego is probably my favorite map personally. UI fix the tooltip, labeling error for the Bassa bunny shades and traditional Chinese language settings. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. If you've seen the video, I mean, you know most of this stuff. They changed a lot of Miramar. You got new store items, which I'm going to show all this right now. We're going to head on over to the game. Oh, that's not the game. That's my desktop. All right. Hopefully this works. We're going to have audio now. If that's too loud, let me know. Actually, I'll just go ahead and turn it down a little bit just to be safe. As you can see, I don't have headphones on. The way my PC is set up, I can't hear the audio for some weird reason right now. So it is what it is. The new season is called the Donut Debacle. It's all about donuts. Floating boat in Miramar. I don't know anything about that. All right, so I guess first let's look at the pass. We got a outfit we're gonna see everywhere. Will this be the new sweaty outfit? Maybe. In foreskin. Yes, I said foreskin. Donut house parachute. I don't know about you guys, but I personally buy every pass for the BP and for the schematic. The $5 is worth it because you're getting, when you add the 10, the 20, and the 30, you're getting 60% BP faster. You're getting coupons, you're getting crates, you're getting emotes, and you're getting the schematic, which I mean alone is worth the $5. It's worth it. Got a donut charm. I don't know. I kind of wish they'd just remove charms. I don't think anybody really pays attention to them. I don't know. I don't really care for them personally. Survivor crate. Some tickets. New emote here. Got a key. Got a new player banner here. It says donuts. This might be my new go-to. I love donuts. Probably more than I should. Got another character here. Well, yeah, I mean that's how battle passes work. You have to level up to unlock them. That's how battle passes work in every game. I mean, if you play the game, you're gonna get things unlocked. And there is an we'll check when we get to the store part of this update. Typically the battle passes, I don't know if they still offer it, but this one's $5. Usually they offer a second version where you get like 10 levels for like $10 instead. If you feel the need to skip levels. I will power up my Xbox too and show you where my battle pass is. You just have to claim it. All you have to do is go claim it. I'll show you on Xbox here after this. Got the SKS, the Donut House SKS. Level 3 donut helmet there. So what is that? It's got the filling. I might need to see a screenshot of that when you get time. Archivist tokens here. I like to save 100 just in case they add a new outfit. Anytime I get over 100, I just buy crates personally. Got a crate, got some polymers. That's 1,000 polymers. 3 keys, 2 chests. The 20%, so now you're at 30% if you've made it to level here through track 2. We got another player banner here. Oh, you know what you might not have done? When you get the pass, you have to go over to custom and then utility, and you open the pass here. If you don't open the pass, you're not going to get anything out of it. You have to open the pass. That could be it. Maybe you haven't opened your pass. Another outfit here. Most likely deleting all these, though. Those shoes are decent looking. They look like knockoff Vans, possibly. Is there a way to get in there and see more? No? Or if there is, I don't know. Here we go. Remove the pants. I mean, those are okay. As you can see, my character is similar to my Xbox character. Yeah, you have to open your pass every season. Got a buggy skin. The buggy is probably the one vehicle I'm like, I'll only drive if I absolutely have to, just because it's most likely to get PUBG'd. Whenever I'm driving this, I definitely hit more invisible obstacles than any other vehicle. Got what's this, level 2, level 3? Level 3 donut bag. Got a nice water bottle on the side. Oh, hold on. Spin back around. We gotta see this donut emote. All the pastries. Donuts house. Spray. Coffee. 15,000 BP. So that'll bump you up real quick towards your weekly goal of 40,000. Every week you need to hit 40,000 so you can complete your weekly supply. Or not so you can complete your weekly supply. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead here for a second. But you need 40,000 to get your free tickets every week. And you definitely want to be doing that every week. So we got the 50,000 BP or 15,000 BP, the schematic, which is huge. These things they don't come easy. It's worth the $5. If this is all you got out of it and the BP, it's worth it. And I mean, there's the 30, so you're hitting 60% BP bonus. And that's $5, so you're literally making your money back on the pass. Right there. All you have to do is level up and you're literally making your money back in game. Then we got a little emblem there. Move on to the bonus track. Typically they give you this, you get 10 tickets, you get 2 more crates, you get the better version of the emblem, which usually has some little more color to it. And then every time you level up past 40, you're gonna get 1500 BP in a survivor pass token or medal, which I probably don't have any of on here because I really didn't play a lot of PC. You can see I only have 20 dinners. I have bought the pass on the PC in the past. Looks like I've never probably leveled past it. I've definitely completed a few passes. I haven't ever seen that mask on console, by the way. Here, let's see. There's that. Looks like our first weekly missions will be 12 kills or assist. Use 6 adrenaline syringes in total. Parachute 6,000. deal 900 damage total with DMRs or sniper rifles. We're going to move on to the hideout next. So it looks like our next progressive is another AUG. And one thing I feel like people overlook is you definitely need to look at the other guns too, because there are other guns that are sometimes new in here. Like we're getting that pan back, the Halloween pan. Let's take a look here. And it's not horrible. I wish it was a different gun. I've already got an AUG. I'd love to have like a SCAR or an UMP or anything else. Let's see. That's the max level. So if you pay all the money and get it, all the schematics, blah, blah, blah. No offense, I'm not super excited for this whatsoever. I personally do prefer to open the crates that offer 5, 3, and 1 schematic, because if I don't get this, I got these chances. Plus, if I get the chroma, if you deconstruct a chroma, it's 5 schematics also. So you got that chance at the 5 schematics as well. Just realized my camera might be blocking some of this for you guys. So it looks like we got a matching M24. We got the pan back, SLR battle stat, SKS battle stat. SCAR doesn't look too bad, honestly. There's not really a good SCAR skin unless you got the blue one. That's the only battle stat that exists as far as I know. I don't know everything about the game though. Let's see. MK14, Tommy, M4. Got the P90. Not a bad UMP skin. AK, barrel. That's the old Halloween barrel. Got the Vector, another AUG skin here. SCAR, the Cal VSS. I like these silver ones. Like, I know they're kind of boring, but I kind of like them personally. I think I have the silver Vector, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm probably gonna go for this. Honestly, I really like the SK12 or the S12. S12K. It's probably my favorite shotgun, to be honest. You know, as far as shotguns, it gets a lot of hate, but I like it. Probably gonna try to score that skin personally. Got the TikTok QBZ, Rosa, another SK12, S12K, the Mutant. Got an old M16 skin here, even though it fits kind of in with the theme of this season. Nice shotgun. I'm pretty sure this is an old skin. I know I had it before I deleted it. Crossbow, M16. We got the Pubg Beretta 92 SF, the P92. They're using shotguns a lot in mobile. Maybe someday I'll try mobile again. I have one of those backbone devices and I thought I could play mobile with it, but nope. No such luck. The micro Uzi. This gun is fun and I don't use it very often. For me, this is a shotgun. Like, I picked this up on drop, but typically beyond drop, I don't use it. And this is a straight killer. Like, if you're close range and you have this, you're winning that fight, period. Crowbar, machete, another mini. Another mutant. I don't mind this mutant. There's not a lot of mutant skins out there that I actually like, to be honest with you. Because without a skin on it, it's just black and it looks really good. Same with the M4. Another SLR, G36C. I wish that all guns were on all maps. I would use this gun more if I could. But when I'm limited to just Vikendi, I'm probably not picking it up. Same with the K2. I'm not going to pick it up just on Tego. I might go for the Glock skin. When we did that pistol and Panzer challenge, I Had a lot of fun doing that, and I don't really have but one skin for the Glock because I delete all the skins I don't use. If I don't feel that I'm going to use it, it's getting scrapped. Same with clothes. Another shotgun here. A micro, an AUG. This is not a bad, if you don't have a progressive for your AUG, I like this one, but me personally, I like minimal designs. I don't like things that are over gaudy or whatever you want to call it. Got an orange car 9 here and an orange AK to wrap up that. I was hoping there would be a Panzer skin in here, but I think there's one in the store if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I have any progressives on PC. I have one. I have the barrel on PC. That is it. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. This new UI. Look, you can see them all right here. That's pretty rad, actually. Would be cool if there was a way to get them all the time, but the fact that they rotate them kind of makes them more desirable. But here's the other thing in my thought process. If they gave these things out more often, they would make more money from people trying to get the schematics for them to level them up. But I don't know. Just my thought process. Here's where you can salvage all your things. Personally, what I personally do is I get my 40,000 BP. I get my free tickets every week, and then when I go to my weekly supply here, where you have to disassemble weapon skins in the hideout, I disassemble 3. Get that done. Yeah, you see, you didn't open your pass. I keep all my clothing and stuff so I can break down some each week for that. We'll come back to, well, I guess we can knock this out real quick. You got your daily supply, your weekly supply. If me personally, I do these 3 the day it drops. Sometimes I do the arcade, but that's a lot of arcade, and I know it can overwhelm some people. I don't mind TDM. I feel like it's good. It's good aim practice. So I do the top 3. The tires I do. The 700 health I get from playing. I get to survive 15 minutes from playing. The AR I always get from playing. Sometimes I get this one from playing. 45 kills I get, and the 2 timed ones, I get those from playing. So other than these first 3, I really don't go out of my way, and I just get them all within 3-4 days, and they're done. We do have a new check-in event here. Some free BP, Shasta key, and some of whatever these are. Looks like they're G-Dragon vouchers. It looks like you can earn them by, let's see, play Miramar total 3 times while surviving at least 3 minutes in normal rank, so that's easy. Perform any G-Dragon dance at a G-Dragon emote stage in the starting location before the match starts. Now, if you find someone else doing this, you can do it with them. You can totally do it with them. And it should count. Looks like we got the turntables back like we did with Aspa. All right, it's my alarm there. Means I need to get ready to go to my mom's house to go help out with her business. And then visit the newly decorated G-Dragon truck stop in Miramar. I don't understand what this is. Open 200 G-Dragon contraband crates, so maybe if you open 200 crates, you get a progressive. And then you open 450, you get a progressive? A chroma? I don't know, maybe they're throwing them out like that. Yeah, so she runs a bead business online. It's pretty big. And then we got, I don't know if this will be, I would think it's going to be on console too. If you equip the stage crown skin, equip the G-Dragon AUG skin, equip the AUG chroma, you'll get this hat, and I guess that's a bandana. Onto the workshop. Contender's still the same. They haven't added any more contenders since they started this. You think they would have been adding more. As much of a big deal as they made it. Personally, I don't like the contender. I think it's You can't really edit it. You can't really customize it. It's just stock. It's boring. It's like a Fortnite skin. Not that all Fortnite skins are horrible. You have a little bit of time left to finish this. Claim anything you didn't claim. Me personally, I would probably just waste it on this because I don't want the car. I'd rather have the tokens. Just cash the tokens for chests. Try to keep 100. What I usually do. I always buy the sword. The sword's cool. Onto the store. So here's what the options are for the pass. It's just a $5 pass, which you earn back in the coins. We got the Punk Bunny gear set, level 3 helmet. Got a level 2 helmet. That level 2 helmet ain't too bad. Got a level 2 bag here. And a level 3 bag. Yeah, it's next week for us. PC got it today. I always hop on here on PC and take a look at it before. Looks like we got a barrel skin, MK12 skin, new pan, and a charm. I don't know about you guys, but as far as weapon skins, if it don't have at least battle stat, I'm not using it. I think all weapons should be battle stat. I don't know why they separate it. Everything should be battle stat, period. We're just gonna look at this as a whole. Let's see, it looks like we got a shirt. We're gonna take the coat off so we can see the shirt. And let's drop the gun if we can. That shirt ain't too bad. Skirt, some stockings, tattoos in the legs, some spiked bunny ears, gloves, the coat, new hair, new makeup. Can I turn off my character? There we go. The eye makeup ain't too bad. Got this hood. It's kind of creepy. Another oversized jacket. That. The makeup. Different gloves. Where'd the jacket go? Let's get that jacket off so we can see. Another outfit here. Got a bunny mask. I imagine there's a couple streamers that'll be wearing that. If you know, you know. Another long sleeve shirt. That shirt's kind of cool. It's different. Some Jinkos from the 90s, the early 2000s called. Shoes aren't horrible, but ain't gonna wear them. Stuff we've showed. We've got the... Can we preview the parachute? Kind of like the parachute, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie there. But to me, it ain't worth $45 to get the parachute. A spray for your floppy friends there. New banner. Not gonna play that one because it's got the red text, which means it's copyrighted. We can play this one though. Can we get our clothes back? That's kind of a cool mode. I don't know if I have that one. That's a good win one right there though. Just slam that on real quick. Give him a little DX. Oh no. All right, anything else new here? If you haven't seen these in the item shop, they're still there. Personally, I picked up the white one and I picked up the black one. I haven't made a decision on the other ones yet. This one's kind of cool too, though. I'm a big fan of the hoodies. Looks like everything else here is still older. That Panzer skin's still here. If you haven't gotten a Panzer skin yet. There is a black Panzer skin coming. Let me show you this real quick too before I wrap up. I do got to get ready to get going here in a minute. Web browser. Full screen. I follow a couple accounts on Twitter. Hopefully this will... You know what? It Probably won't. Let me do this actually. Long story, but I've got 4 different web browsers on here, and each one's signed to a different account. Notifications. This guy. I follow this guy. He likes to leak skins, so it's pretty cool. These are coming in the next update, 38.1. These are new ones coming out in the future. These are pretty cool. There's a Panzer in here, a black Panzer. And right there, look at that. The old sniper. These are pretty cool. I might have to get these. And there is a bike skin. Typically, I don't use vehicle skins. Hey, Portugal in the address bar. Is that like a way to get more previews? Oh wait, I didn't see these earlier. That's a pretty sweet. Those are sweet. December. Those are pretty standard looking. Nothing exciting there. PGC 2025. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't really use the SLR, but I picked one up the other day because that's all I could find, and it fucking hits hard. This guy actually has a website too. I will show that real quick too. His website's pubgworld.site. You can literally use it to look up any skin. There is one skin I don't have that I absolutely want. I don't know the name of it. Hold on. It's named after the island. So SOSNOVKA. Come on. Oh wait, skins. This is the one skin I don't have that I absolutely want more than anything in the game. These 3 pieces right here. This shirt, these pants. I don't care about the boots. The jacket would be cool, but I could live without it. I just want the pants and the shirt really bad. And I wouldn't mind having this mask too. I used to main a gas mask in the game back in the day. Maybe I'll rebuild one of my old skins and start running it again. But I wanted the shirt to go with that, or the pants to go with the outfit I used to main. But this website again is pubgworld.site. If you ever want to look up any certain skins, all of them are listed, even the ones that like were specific to region. You can see anything here. There's a lot of stuff in here you'll probably see that you've never seen before. It's fun to play on and just explore. Oh yeah, and if you have Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, you get free stuff too. I don't pay for Game Pass anymore. But I think that's about it. Up real quick. Oh yeah, you can buy all this stuff separate. So if you don't want to buy it all, I think you can. Can you buy the parachute? You can get the parachute. Oh, it's G-Coin only. No BP. You can get this stuff via BP though. So I might pick up some bits and pieces. I'll definitely get the makeup because I like collecting the makeups. So I'll get the makeup, probably the hood, maybe the bunny. Oh yeah, and we didn't get to look at this stuff yet. So what does this entail? Let's see, includes item or currency. Simple. Wait, so they don't have tokens you buy? Oh, wait, maybe. Yep, there's a step up program. 200, 1200, 3000, 6000. But what are they for? Let's go back to the workshop. What are we stepping up to? Usually when there's a step up program, you're stepping up to something. Is this just to get the oh, a parachute set? And then we got a jacket and some boots. Oh, you can't just buy these. Oh, look, there's a crown. I know a couple people going to be wearing that. Ah, look, a Murado skin. That's pretty hard. I can't imagine paying all that money though just to get that. I would like to have the crown, but I'm not doing it. Alrighty guys, I gotta wrap up. I'm heading over to my mom's house. I will be on tonight around 9 Eastern. Play some games. Lobbies are always open. If you want to get in and play some games, just hit me up around 9. I will catch you guys all tonight. Take care, stay safe out there, have a great day, and hopefully your Wednesday goes by quick.